Riding around the city feeling 2.0. Cause I leveled up this year, case you never know. Went half for the fam, went half for my bros. Added comments to my stack and brands to my clothes.
Yo my people, we're finally back. Happy New Year to everybody that streams, listens to the pod. I know it's been a long while, but obviously man, we just had to, get prepared for this year, man. What's everyone really saying? Because I haven't even seen some of you guys for a while, man. So what's
been a sec still?
Man, a quick thing, yeah. Like, you see, after the countdown this year, this is hella negative, innit? And I'm like a mad positive person.
Was there a countdown this year?
No, obviously, like when you're at home, and it was a few. But I'm saying, like, this was the first year that, like, after the countdown, I was thinking, like, raw, like, it's just a continuance of last year, because we're still going to be at home, we're still going to, like, nothing's changed, like, the rates were even flying up. I felt like, so maybe it took me like a week, to feel like, to snap out of that. Then, I don't know what it is, one day I just woke up and I was like, that's dead being negative for the new year, man. Like, yeah, we're at home and stuff, but even if you just put plans together from early, then you're ready for whatever you're trying to do. Yeah. But let me not lie, it was the first year I actually felt some negativity walking into the next year. Do you know what I mean?
It's a weird one though. You know what it is, yeah? And I'll tell you why I think it's more weird. It's because like 2020. You know what I'm saying? Just the number 2020. You have mad expectations, like like when we was younger and like the world was meant to end before this shit. Remember 2012 was meant to end, then 2020 was meant to be a mad thing. It's like, yeah, 2020 is gonna be mad. It was mad because it was COVID, didn't it? But it's like such an anti-climax.
Actually nearly ended, didn't it?
What's mad, yeah? You see, when I was in primary school, when you're just like young and you just write down like maybe a date or you try and think like bare into the future, and I was like, I'd always be to myself like, 2020, man's gonna be 25. I'm sure my life's gonna be like this. I'm sure there'll be this and that, bro. You see, last year, it's only by God's grace, man. That you know what I mean. It was. I don't know. I thought that last year was. It was a mixed year, but like for myself, I feel like I had a good year in it. But there was downs. There was periods where it was a bit rough, but like overall.
But you know what? Yeah, I'll say in different aspects, it was a good year because it allowed you to do things differently, But in terms of people's mental state, you know what I'm saying, and how people feel like day to day.
So I'm gonna ask you all a quick question, innit? Yeah. Just to set the tone. What was your highlight of 2020?
I'd probably say turning 25 was a highlight. Obviously, it's a big age. You know what I mean? Like I always thought to myself, like when I'm this age, like I gotta get serious and all that sort of stuff. So I'll probably say my birthday, innit?
So Toss, what about you? Like, what was your highlight of 2020?
I say for me, it was moving out the ends,
Okay, so
got house and sticks.
Just no bros things gated.
They ain't getting in. I feel like the year's been like a very volatile year. It's like the Prem at the moment. Do you get what I mean? Like it just keeps switching.
You're enjoying the Prem on you there.
But then it's the thing, I'm not getting too gassed because I'm thinking, fam, I just know that you can go and lose a couple games.
17 games straight.
Do you get what I'm saying?
What time is time?
Fam, no, but do you get what I mean? So yeah, that's
Tottenham
how I see
had their time, but
no, I just put it in the air, bro. We're halfway mark. I'm saying
they'll just bear ups and downs, man.
Go on, so what was your highlight?
I think for me, those of you that know me will know I'm very much outside. When this guy wasn't outside, you know what I'm saying. But I think this one, it made me learn how to enjoy my own company. You spend a lot of time. A lot of people spend a lot of time in their bedroom. Even when you're working from home. Like you spend a lot of time in your own environment, in your own bubble, innit? So it's like, man, I really got to understand myself. You know what I'm saying? What I like, what I don't like, and because there's so much time to yourself, it gives you time to really focus. You know when people make New Year resolutions, and it's like you just make them wishy-washy because it's the right thing to say. It's like I don't have time to put things into action and plan because like the crib, bro. What's it to do? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that your goals were more accurate.
And that I can see the vision how I can do it.
That's good.
And one thing I would say that was good about this year is like it forces people to think out of the box because we're in an environment that's different to our usual environment.
Facts.
You get me?
Yeah.
What about you, Ish, though?
The content different when I don't smoke. Content different.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
I need to say something.
2021, see some new shit.
I need to say something.
Bro.
I need to say something. Bro was talking, because I was thinking, bro sounding bare walk today. Like, he sounding bare sharp.
Yeah, smoke today.
Little did I know. Yeah, what I mean? Bros off the Zaza, man. Come on, man.
The guy for change this
I'm happy for you, man.
But yeah, so for me, obviously a little bit like what one said, innit? In terms of like, if we're talking about growth and highlights, so in terms of growth, I say that this year, having to work with people on projects, like that was something I personally had to grow from. So
You did a lot of that as well.
Yeah, so like for example, like the Creator World brand and the Hefe Toss, that's like work with Toss.
Yeah.
Two people that are used to doing their own thing have to collaborate, and then with the podcast, like 6 to 7 man trying to get on. So I feel like my business acumen has flown up this year in terms of like moving forward with things, coming to solutions, working with different personalities and stuff. So that's been that growth side. But in terms of highlight, I do feel like the day of when we done the Hefe Top launch at Crep Select.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was a highlight for me because like one, it was in Lucia where we grew up, and two, like the amount of people that came to support, even though like it was kind of in a COVID period, was like raw. People really like have love and support, and they like the top and stuff. So yeah, that was probably my highlight.
Yeah, that was a good highlight.
Well, like that was that pop up was actually legendary still, in the sense that obviously I was just seeing the bros in probably the most popular store in probably one of the most popular stores in like London, arguably.
Yeah,
like, you feel me? Like when you think of Crepson,
I've been seeing music videos there.
And I think what we don't get as well, the younger generation, it's massive to them, like, because some people like Toss has people where their little sisters and stuff like raw Crep Select. I've spoken to people where their cousins like raw, you're in Crep. So our generation are probably like just a bit above it, where we don't realise.
Obviously, no bitch boy antics, but let's talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Laurie Harvey. People have been talking about it in the media. Let's discuss it. What are we thinking about her actions?
Is it her action? But fam, I'm shocked at Michael B. Jordan, bro. Fam, I'm shocked that he's with her. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why, bro? No, why? Explain to us. I wanna hear this.
I just didn't see it coming. I honestly just didn't. I feel like the way in which Michael B. Jordan presents himself, like, he's so good at it. Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like he comes across like a nice guy. Like, it's cool, like he's a sick actor.
You know
he's quite good in the media. Like, do you get what I'm
trying to say? He reminds you of like an AJ. You know Anthony Joshua?
Yes.
Like he plays that role perfectly.
He's good at that.
He's good at that. So you wouldn't think he would associate the same guy that Future would have.
Exactly.
But that don't really make sense, because even if it was an actor good shoot, that don't stop you from liking baddies. Like, why should you not like her?
But why is she a baddie?
I'm talking about in terms of look and image. I think she's pretty, innit? I'm not talking about in terms of character and how she acts.
But then you gotta define what you mean by pretty and baddie. Like, you know,
that's what I just clarified, didn't
I can't now. One's just backtracking.
There's a difference between baddie and.
I just clarified, didn't I'll be honest, you see that Laurie Harvey, everyone's getting onto her for what she's doing, but if she was a nobody, no one would care. Do you get me?
I think it's
a nobody.
Is it because of her dad?
A nobody. I'm gonna get to that as well. A nobody, can go through the same amount of guys, and it's normal. She's moved someone and she's moved on. But because of the position that she's in, she's only gonna date people of a certain caliber. And it's just unfortunate for her that those people are in the media.
That's a choice, though.
But she's in the limelight. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense her dating a random. You know what I mean? It don't make sense.
Why not?
No, it doesn't make sense.
You know why it doesn't make sense?
Why?
Her dad is ridiculously rich, So the men that she would look at to look after her need to be of a certain
status. It don't make sense. Going to her with 500 pounds is not doing anything for her. That can't buy her what.
But you know those people that are rich and not famous. But
where is she finding them, Toss?
She's not at that stage of life, bro. I'm trying to say to you, like Sierra's like that. I'm trying to say to you, Laurie Harvey's not that kind of girl. I think all the hate coming from her dad. Her dad wrote that book and fucked up the man, innit? So everyone kind of has.
But one, she knows what
she knows it.
You know what it is? I'm not gonna lie, I don't even give a fuck about what she's doing.
Do you get it? She's living her life.
I ain't gonna cap on that like I pretend and care and that. But from what I can see, like it just obviously looks like, you know, she's just moving like how the man would move. So it's just like, bro, you know, like every other person you try and get is an upgrade. Well, not upgrade. Let me finish. It's like what she's dating up in it, and I think
So
you know,
would you
it's quite
say-
tactical to do to
So
make
Muff,
because
so Muff, would you say-
after Michael B, let's say after she finished with Michael B. Jordan,
Yeah.
then it can only get bigger than that. So like, do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't say Michael B. Jordan bigger than future
Out there
though.
for future, like
Michael B.
that's what-
Jordan.
literally
Nah, I wouldn't say
what
so.
was it?
But
Is
one
Michael
second,
B. Jordan out there for future?
Toss, Michael B. Jordan might have more money than Future. We don't know, because think about it.
Nah,
Black
Future's got
Panther.
bread.
No, but think about the films he's been in. That the box office. Michael B. Jordan potentially might have
I think he's got bread.
than Future.
I think he's got bread.
Like,
Like,
brother, he's been in the
You know
Wire.
what? I mean,
from-
honestly,
yeah.
after watching that
Yeah.
Wire, me and Ish watched the Wire recently. I know that man's been acting for time.
For
bro.
years.
That was at what 2004.
Bro, even deep, he was even you know.
But he was a young. I'm watching. I was like, oh shit, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
He was even in Fantastic Four as well. He was
Is he?
Johnny. So he's like
No,
in
he's-
Hollywood. Like
he's done his thing.
He's an A-lister, innit? You feel me?
He's a
Like,
guy.
A-lister.
No one would. You
But you
can't
see-
act like you don't know.
But hold up, 1 second, man. Yeah, hold up.
interesting.
What I think it is, yeah,
Fruit bar.
the newer generation of women, powerful women, in it, yeah, like if they're allowed to do what. When I say allowed, I mean like people don't condemn them for having these men and stuff. They see it as empowering. She can do what she wants. She's beautiful. Because if you look at Meg Thee Stallion, when she first came in the game, she was like going back home with this guy, blah blah blah, innit? Yeah, take a picture of this guy, and she used to come out saying, "I could do what I want. Like these guys are nothing to me. I'm just having fun." Yeah. See Rihanna, obviously she's dating like different celebrity men and blah blah blah. When she does it, everyone just goes, "Oh, good on Rihanna." You get it? But you see with the Lori Harvey thing,
It's a different
hear
time,
me,
yeah.
hear me
It's a
out,
different
hear me
time,
out. See with the Lori Harvey thing, yeah, I genuinely just think, yeah, that because she's not known for anything, she doesn't have that fan base behind her.
She's not his daughter.
She's not being paid.
All the new
You get
celebrities, Kylie Jenner, what's she famous for? Apart from the makeup, she was pink
No,
first.
you
What she?
can't say
Do you know
that.
how much bread she has?
No,
bro?
but because it came from being pink and being Kim's little sister.
No, but bro,
No,
the makeup line.
Let me
that lip gloss
let me
thing.
land you. But what I actually said is before the makeup. I made it very clear. Before the makeup, she was known as the Kardashians' little sister. She was pretty. I mean, Chris had another one to try to attain with. Do you get me? Now, because of her fame, she's bought out of that shit. Lori Harvey can bring out something next year, and I'm sure it'll do a mad thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
That's a great point.
No, she can.
But she's clearly business minded.
But what Lori Harvey?
this
You know why you can't get Lori Harvey?
Toss. We can't say Kylie Jenner's clothes.
Well, how did she make it billions?
Exactly.
Advisors.
No, Chrissy. Chrissy.
no.
Her mum. Each daughter, she has another shot to do it, bro. Do you get me? You seeing it, fam?
One second.
I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians with my cousins and that.
Well, that's
the
like saying
mum.
if you have like let's say if you had a through ball in life, it's like saying that person doesn't ever have skills.
Toss, hear me out,
Bro,
Toss,
it's not
hear
about
me out.
skills.
I'm not talking about Kris Jenner. That's what One's point is.
That's what I think it's her mum, bro.
Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Molly May. That giveaway, the famous giveaway.
Yeah.
She openly admitted she didn't come up with that. That was her advisors. Go on Floyd Mayweather's page any day you don't want. He does giveaways, he does promotions, he does link up. Bro, these celebrities, yeah, have the best advisors in the game that generate money for them. They go, "Oh, Floyd, we got this thing. You're gonna generate $1 million." Make up.
having advisors doesn't make a difference.
One second. David Beckham, yeah, perfume. Boxer shorts, the football boots, all that. That's not Beckham.
Yeah, so
let me finish.
Wait,
Let me
let
finish.
him
Let me
land.
finish.
Let him
Let me
land.
finish.
So let him land.
Let me
land.
Kylie Jenner was super famous. The young one coming through, these businesses and stuff put their energy into her from mad young to the point where the advisors around her have taken her to that level because she was the next it girl. I'm not saying that she didn't do anything because I don't know what she does. She might be incredibly business minded, but I'm telling you,
Take it
the
from me.
advisors they have at 16, 17 till now, of course she was destined for this.
I'm not like, me and
Ish.
Tossa are gonna win this debate because
Go on.
ultimately,
Wait,
ultimately, no.
I've watched their series. It's Chris. I'm telling you, though, fam. It's Chris. It's Chris, bro. Watch what she does with Kanye's kids. It's Chris. Remember, I said it.
You said your point. The reason why me and Tossa will win this debate is because ultimately, when you're a wealthy person, I'm sure all you people know is your banking and how you manage your money. It's not like any traditional person.
Yeah.
Like, you do have financial advisors, and they're employed by you to make you more money. So ultimately, you're paying these people. So you're paying them to actually make you more money. So ultimately, it is your contribution. Like whether they're whether you didn't think about the idea or not, you're paying these people to do their job. So like, you have to kind of understand that. Yeah, like that is part. That is part of.
You said you're paying them, but you only think at 16, 17, she was paying. It was obviously like someone like a Chris
So
or
what?
someone else.
So
It
you
was
Chris.
it wasn't her
So
paying these
you think
advisors.
so you think when she was 16, 17, she didn't have money in her account?
She did, but it's not. But she was set up in a certain way.
But wait, no, but what?
Go on.
What you guys are saying, basically, what you guys are saying is, what you guys are saying is this. If you've basically been given a silver spoon,
No,
that's what it sounds like.
No. She didn't get given a silver spoon, bro.
Wait,
Let
because
us finish.
the
Let
level,
us finish.
wait, we have to deep what Kylie Jenner has achieved is absolutely ridiculous. You can't tell me, oh yeah, it's just like, you can't tell me that. Like, she must be businessman, because the thing that she's generated, like, listen, she used her beauty to her advantage. She used the fact of being an it girl to her advantage. Something has clicked. Like, listen, are you telling me that she's not involved in all these lipstick? I'm not into that stuff.
I give all the credit in the world to Kylie Jenner, yeah? She's a successful businesswoman. Kim Kardashian, yeah, set the tone for this Instagram making money, off it, yeah? Her little sister has come through. She's the next one up. It's just like, if Neymar's the head star and Mbappe's coming through the youth ranks, okay, well, let's drive the money into him and she was next up regardless, yeah. The platform and everything she's got in it, yeah, came off of the back of Kim and keeping up the Kardashians, yeah. So the advisors and all that stuff are already there, but this time they're doing it with a girl that is the same age as the consumers. It's just like rap. If I get a 16-year-old rapper and I put the same money I put into Skepta in him, I'm gonna make more money off him because the people are his age. Kim is like in her 30s, 40s by that time. So Kylie Jenner is in the same age as a consumer. It's gonna click. We don't know what she done to contribute to it. She may have been the main person leading it. We don't know.
Chris, manages their shit. Do you understand? She manages their shit, bro. Any promotion she does is her idea, bro. I'm telling you, fam. You see the way she moves. Anytime they have an argument with their husbands, they come to Chris.
She's pivotal?
No,
I heard she's a godfather.
No, bro. She is the boss of this situation. I'm telling you,
she's
fam.
a
I've deeped it, bro. Forget what the TV shows you. Look at the signs. She commands what happens. Bro.
Okay, but
Do you
because
understand?
but maybe
Kanye's got a problem. He's talking about Chris. I'm thinking Chris is the issue, bro. I'm telling you. Like, these things are happening.
you can be rich and lose it, bro. Kanye was broke.
Chris.
No, wait. There was a point that Kanye was broke, and then hold on. The Yeezy thing was absolutely brilliant. What, you're gonna say, oh, we're not gonna credit him? It's like, what I'm trying to say to you, man, are basically saying that if you have a good advisor, we can't say it's you. That's
No, Toss, say this.
Because I'm not saying that anyone can say about any of them.
No, see
I'm
Travis
saying
Scott.
she
No,
had the
one
blueprint.
please.
That's what I'm saying, she had the
See
blueprint.
Travis Scott, yeah? See Travis Scott. Let me tell you something.
He's got a
Him and Nicki Minaj put out an album about the same time, innit, yeah? Kylie Jenner was pushing the hell out of her man's album, innit, yeah? Doing, if you buy this, you can get the album free, So Nicki was out there cheap. Travis Scott wiped Nicki Minaj on that album thing because you had the Kardashians behind it. When you got the Kardashians behind you, the race is won. Like, it's a machine.
It's what I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
not saying that she doesn't have business acumen. I don't know her, but I'm saying that it's a crazy machine. As you said,
not possible.
Kanye was broke.
It's not possible.
Got on the Kardashian machine. Now he's a billionaire.
So is it because of the Kardashian thing?
I'm
It's a
telling you,
machine.
if
It's
you
a
ask him,
machine.
he'll tell
It's a
you.
machine.
Listen, Kanye's not stupid, man.
He married her for the
not stupid,
He
man.
knows what he's doing.
No.
Can I
You're not avoiding it.
Can I land
Wait,
this? Please,
wait,
wait.
You're not avoiding it. How can you say Kanye West marrying the Kardashians made his thing bigger? That's cap, bro.
It is true.
100%.
What are you talking about?
Listen, before, let me land.
Go.
Before Kanye married Kim, he already had 20 Grammys. So that's cap. The reason why, you know why Kanye was actually in debt? Because obviously, no one's financing, he owns 100% of Yeezy. So if you own 100% of it, no one's gonna fucking put money into it. So yeah, you're gonna fucking go broke. So ultimately, I know obviously he did get assistance from his wife, which he's come clean about that. But like, fam, obviously,
But that is rich.
you gotta leverage who your partner is, but it's cheeky.
Bro.
But it's cheeky.
We're saying the same thing. We're saying
No.
From a millionaire to a billionaire.
We're saying the same
bro,
thing.
you're not deep in it.
There's
That's one of
a
those
reason
things.
why the company's booming, bro.
Why
Because
is it not?
because of the strategy, bro. Everyone wanted Yeezys, bro.
And my point is,
Wait, no,
I agree.
So are you telling me that Yeezy's growth is because of the Kardashians?
No, it helps.
It helps.
Anyone that fucks with them blows, don't you get it, fam? You told me about Yeezy. Yeah,
Bro, but there's a
that's
reason
not to the
why.
point.
Because the strategy of the business.
The reason Moff talking
You
about
guys are
Yeezys
the-
because he watched Keep Up the Kardashians.
Nah, you're putting your leg. Nah, you're putting your leg.
I think you guys are diminishing the strategy.
No, Tom, you don't understand. What we're saying is,
my point.
what we're saying is, the strategy comes with that.
You're saying
It's
you're saying
strategy.
Kardashian thing is a head start.
No, bro. No. What we said was he was a millionaire. Kanye was a self-proclaimed millionaire. You understand? He was a millionaire. He was an excellent musician. He made money. Yeah. We're not saying that Kanye's not a genius, bro. And we're not even saying that he wasn't. We're not even saying
Kanye's a businessman.
We're not even saying he wasn't a businessman
Why did she
before.
add to his thing?
Bro, of course she did. How? What are you talking
He
about?
just said that
Even
she
the
gave
market that she opens,
gave him the
fam.
money.
No, she gave.
saying-
No. That's marriage.
I don't think, personally, I don't think Kanye could have broke through in fashion the way he did. No, the way he did, without that collaboration, personally.
No.
That's the truth. Jay-Z, his main growth came after he got married, bro. It takes two sometimes, bro. Why do you think Kanye's such a boss by himself, bro? He's not gonna marry a chick to bring him down.
Once it's
You get me,
right.
bro?
I don't know. I definitely think that obviously him being with Kim
adds to
obviously
it,
helped
bro.
him. But the way you guys are saying it is if to say
No. We're mixing arguments. We started off with Kanye will be massive without Kim.
And we're not taking that away from him.
Kanye will be massive without Kim. He
And
was
he was
massive
massive.
before her, and he's gonna be massive after.
But
That's my point.
Kanye is he's so mad as an individual. I know Jay-Z is on edge with Kanye. Like, Jay-Z is probably scared of Kanye, bro. Is that real? Because Kanye is the type of guy, bro. If this guy wants to build a spaceship today, the guy will find a way to build a spaceship and
But
do it,
we've
bro.
moved the goalposts. We're talking about Kylie Jenner.
No, basically we're just talking about business acumen. and
Actually,
business
it's not very Harvey. What different?
Kanye West proved his business acumen throughout history. Forget about Kim Kardashian. That's up for debate. All my point is, Kylie Jenner may be the most amazing businesswoman in the world. I don't know her. I've never met her in my
I know,
life.
but you're basically-
However, I'm just trying to say, she has a machine behind her from when she was
Agreed.
young, and that's it. And that machine is a massive part of the reason
Facts.
why she got to that
Facts.
billion. And if you lot don't think that, I think that's
But
weird.
but there's something that you're missing here.
Go on.
Execution. Look how much people.
Is she executing or what?
She's
great
not
at
part
what
of
she
the
does.
plans.
Huh?
How do you know?
Bro, she has to be part.
No,
It's like saying,
How do you know?
everyone
I'm
else
not gonna lie,
is
you mind. You lot are even mad. You don't know how business works, bro. She is not the business. She is the product.
You still
She
have
is
to,
the product.
You still have to come into alignment.
She is the
You're one of
product.
the best business sides in the
you don't.
world.
Hey, toss.
Why do many businesses fail then? Why do many businesses fail?
Because they haven't got the blueprint that she's got.
Toss.
What are you talking about?
You know, wait 1 second,
Keep it, yeah.
once, please,
You know what
please, 1
businesses
second.
fail?
Wait.
Toss, no, 1 second, just 1 second, yeah, please. You know perfumes and aftershaves, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know when celebrities put their name to it? Do you know what they do? Sniff that, yeah, run it. Done! Bro, they said it once.
So,
So this makeup and stuff she's doing, she might put it on her face here. I like it. Done. Let's not act like we know what's going on.
I get that.
We don't know what she's doing.
I know, but you're assuming.
I'm saying that you can't say she's got top business.
Bro. What I'm trying to say is.
So what? So she made billions by luck.
No.
No, a machine.
No. Let me explain to
Chris
you.
Jenner and Chris had a Ronaldo. Yeah, no, she had a Ronaldo. Yeah, that which is Kim. Do you know what I'm saying? She had bare good players. She had a Salah. She had a Ronaldo. Do you understand? Which was Kim. Then she had another set of two kids with a new husband, and she, fuck, I could do it again. Get me? The blue.
From a young
And
age.
when you know how to raise Ronaldo now, Project Mbappe just becomes easier.
Exactly.
Because you just
That's
have
the
to
point.
add Ronaldo and where you went wrong.
That's
You
the
get-
point.
And that's when you get a Kim Kardashian and a Kylie Jenner. Two separate brands.
She has a helping hand. We're not denying that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is there's levels in life, bro. To make a billion, like, I don't care. You can have all the silver spoons you want, bro. Many people do not reach that category, bro. There's bare millionaires.
And Toss, what I want to say
There's
is,
bare millionaires.
in 2019,
It's a company.
in 2020 and 2019, we heard
Where
of 2 billionaires
where your
that
fight
came
is
through.
flawed.
No, we heard of Dr. Dre come through as a billionaire.
So wait, why did
we
her
heard of
sister- why
what's
did-
his name?
why did-
Jay-Z come through.
why did her sister-
And the
why is
other
her sister
two
not a
came from
billionaire?
that household.
Why is her sister not a
What sister?
billionaire?
What
Why?
sister?
She's got Kendall. Why is Kendall not a billionaire?
It's like asking
one
why
star.
there's always a
There's
star.
always a star
There's
player.
always a star
There's
player.
levels, but there's
No,
levels
there's
in
a star
life.
player. Like
There's levels in life.
you see, like bro, you see the Jacksons, yeah?
Yeah.
Or the Marleys.
Yes.
You're born into it. All of the Marleys are successful. All of the Marleys are,
Damien,
all
Ziggy.
of the Jacksons are successful. You're born into it, bro. Hear me out. You're born into it, yeah. But there's certain people that are stars, bro. Kylie, Tiger was trying to get her from when she was like 16 or something. That's how she like.
He's a perv.
Yeah, he is a perv. But people was already talking about her, and then. Bro, the team grew. The team grew. No, Ken, it's a different personality. Certain people are built for it and not. Kylie, I don't know her. I don't know what she could produce on a business standpoint. But all I'm trying to tell you, yeah, like one said,
it's being ignorant. What we're basically saying is,
like one said,
what we're basically saying is, because she comes from a good family.
No.
This is what I'm taking from you guys' argument. Because she comes from a good family and her mum's a proven business manager, and there's a likeliness that her mum probably assisted her with doing business. That all of Kylie's all of Kylie's success is due to the business advisor and her mum, and nothing's due to her.
One question. One question, Mark. Is Blue Ivy going to be a big success or not?
yes.
So what? She's going to be a
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
How do you know?
Yes or no? I want you to answer. Yes or no?
I think she's going to be a billionaire.
And you're cat right now.
The reason why you lot aren't getting the point here, because Toss said
No
Kylie Jenner, like obviously she's got business acumen. My point was you don't know that. And that's all this is. That's all this is. My point, like I think Toss's point saying she's got business acumen is wild.
I know she's got business. I know she's got business acumen. The reason why I know because I watched the Kardashians, bro. So what?
Brother, the show is produced. It's reality TV. They say, alright, Kylie, you're gonna meet blah 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 today. He's gonna walk in, come in, fast, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, walk in now. You shake the hand. Bro, it's TV, reality TV. Just because you watch it on Keep the Planet.
That means everything. That means you can't tell anything. Instagram as well. When you see someone that goes and buy a big house and you say,
yes, bro, these influencers have been caught capping. They're renting and they're saying they're buying mortgages.
Basically, you're trying to say if you have advisors, then these are not decisions.
You don't understand your own.
How many footballers you
know? If I was a celebrity, if I was a celebrity, I'm gonna hire someone to manage my image. Why would I do that? Because that's gonna bring me money.
How many footballers do you know? That person? Do you know a few? Yeah, that's capable at a certain level. No, I'm not getting on to him. At a certain level, yeah. And how many of them, scored high in their GCSE season? Not many. I don't know. You know, it's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. There's fundamental skills that certain men just don't learn. You're saying a footballer's job is to kick the ball.
So a footballer's job.
A footballer's job is to kick the ball. That's his talent, bro. And with that talent, he makes 50 mil. Yeah. And with that 50 mil, he now says, "Hey, you sir, that's been studying hard. Manage my money and manage my deals." And that's
not business acumen.
That's not business acumen. That's common sense.
If you're elite in your field, or you have a silver spoon, and then you've got like essential, amazing advisors, that means, quote unquote, that you're gonna be amazing, and all the achievements that you make, we just play it down and we just say, "Oh, it's because you had this, it's because you had that." Whereas there's people that have the same advisors and fail. There's people that have good advisors and still fail. There's people that have good advisors and still go broke. Therefore, what is the difference between the people? Look, two sets of celebrities, right? They had the same set of quality advisors. But why did one last and one didn't? Oh, maybe it's sound decisions. Maybe it's wisdom. Maybe, just maybe, it's business acumen.
So cool. I'm just gonna name you people, yeah? Neymar, Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi, yeah? They're all great footballers, modern day footballers, innit, yeah? They've all got ridiculous amount of Instagram followers, ridiculous amount of deals, yeah? Can I finish?
Themselves.
Ridiculous amount of advisors, yeah? And they focus on the pitch, yeah? And they do their thing on the pitch. When you're that level of superstar, let me finish. When you're that level of superstar, Michael Jordan, and I'm putting Kylie Jenner in there, when you're that level of superstars, you have the top of the top around you. You focus on let me finish. You focus on your thing, and we're gonna make you money.
What about when they retire?
And one second, potentially, they might have great business acumen. So that's what I'm trying to say. Stop saying I'm saying they don't. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to say you can't say they do. That's all my point is. We can't say they do. My point is
they got to push.
My point is they could be stupid and still make a ridiculous million. I've just been watching bare shows, bare films, bare series.
Bare
Bare
Netflix.
bare Netflix, like even Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Watching some random Tyler Perry films and stuff. Like, what have you man been watching?
So, alright, cool. During the Christmas period, I'm not gonna lie, like I smacked the whole like the Marvel timeline. Like I had bare time during Christmas. I did a couple Home Alones. I was watching, bro. Apparently there's like, I think it's Home Alone 5 or whatever, bro. Isn't that in 2000? It's based in like 2013 or 14. It was bare crap. But recently,
What, that's the thing, I don't know 5.
like, well, I think it's not titled 5, but it's like a new version of it. But it's hella crap. Not like the first ones. But I've been recently watching. Let me not even botch the name of the show. Bridgerton, is it? It's Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Can't lie, like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be coming across these mad shows in it. Like man, them might think these shows are a bit fruity or a bit weird, but like you feel me? You need something a bit out of the.
It sounds like it's sus.
No.
Bridgerton.
Let me not lie to you. I watched Bridgerton as well, innit?
Yeah, complete.
I watched it as well. Let me not lie. You see Bridgerton, yeah? It's one of them ones.
Is it a chick flick?
No, it's not a chick.
It's a
I
little
know
bit.
it's a chick flick or not.
Once. It is a little bit. But you know what it is, yeah? It's like, you know when everyone's telling you this thing's sick, you need to watch it.
Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it. So I was like, let me give it a chance. And the thing that was good about it is like, every character in it was like mad believable, and it was set in the olden days.
Facts.
Okay.
So it's like the way they dressed, the way they spoke.
Game of Thrones.
Even like the way they say, instead of saying mum, they'll be like, mama. Like, it's like, fam. It's just like everything about the show was just on point. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It was actually a good series.
Adding to that as well, I think like some of the characters are like proper like complex as well. So I like watching shows where like maybe like the main character like there's a lot going on in that person's life and like obviously you can look at them at the surface level, but you got to look deeper and like try and deep like why they're like that. And I think with Bridgerton, yeah, there's a few characters that are like that, but. I'm not saying you might have to watch it, it's up to you, you know what I mean? You lot can stick to your power, I don't mind them be watching that shit.
Power was a phenomenal series.
Yeah.
Isn't that good though?
No, Power was...
This new Power was phenomenal.
Yeah, 10.
But wait, listen.
10.
You used to watch Power back in the day, or that?
Yeah, but I
you
watched Power
watch
for
new
years.
things. No, the new things.
Toss,
New
toss,
things.
the
I'm
new
not watching after
season-
season 2 or
No,
3.
you're boy.
Oh,
Wait, so explain to me, because you see me,
check
last
this.
episode I watched, I'm not gonna lie, I'm even buying it, like, I don't even know who killed Ghost, I'm not gonna lie, but
No.
Ghost of the past. No, about Ghost shit.
But we find out who killed Ghost.
No, but the way the new one's set up is
new one's not
Tariq
Power
at
anymore.
uni.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's got a new plug. He's shifting the food at uni. Like it's just it's the next
So
thing.
Tariq is a boss now.
Tariq is a
Boss. But it's realistic because
it's not
they're not making
fair.
him like mad, like he's killing random people and like it's not unrealistic, innit? It's like he's navigating within his capacity.
So he's making mad
and
numbers.
He's making mad numbers.
Do you know the best actor this season is? Mary J. Blige.
Oh yeah, phenomenal lady. Phenomenal lady.
She's
One of the
on-
main characters.
She's
Phenomenal
on
lady.
smoke. Like Mary J. Blige
On
is on
small.
smoke.
Caught a few bodies.
Like she's on smoke.
Alright, so wait, you're basically spoiling it.
That's
now.
mad.
No, that was
That's not a spoiler. Everyone
spoiler.
catches bodies in power. What are you talking about?
That's mad.
Like the
What
new,
about Tommy?
And what's his name?
What about Tommy?
Method Man's in it as well.
yeah.
What about Tommy though? What you say?
Yeah, we can't ruin it. We can't ruin it.
You don't even have to ruin
I
it for me,
thought
bro.
Tommy was dead.
Tommy get a cheeky appearance here.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, there's never a Power episode I've watched and Tommy hasn't. He ain't dropped something.
Tommy was on
Time
set.
for a surprise.
No, but seriously, like the writers, like let me
Yeah, they took it to a new level
big
still.
up Power. Let me big up Power properly because, bro, right now they're in
Was it
they're-
season 6?
No, they're trying to work on Kanan's story, like 50 Cent's character.
Yeah,
So they're gonna bring out
beforehand.
one of his story next. Then after that, they're gonna bring out
Season
one.
2 of
They're gonna
Tariq's story again.
but they're gonna bring out one when Ghost. What's his
Of
wife
course, and
called?
Tommy and Tasha.
Ghost, Tommy and Tasha when they were young. They're gonna so they're making a Power universe.
So do you know what it is, yeah?
Do you get
Right now,
me?
it's like
So-
they've separated, they call it books now,
You
innit?
see like Top Boy, if you go on Netflix, the way they split into Summer House and then they got the new season in it. And by doing it like that, it's just like you can watch them like mutually exclusive. Innit?
Yeah.
Like,
So check this now. So the second one's called Power Book 2 Ghost, isn't it? They saw like his family's still in it, Tasha's still in it, Tariq's still in it, whatever in it. Yeah. The third one they
Obviously,
bring.
they're older now, though. If you get what I mean.
No, because
So what you've done-
you see this season, yeah.
So what's this season called?
It's called Power Book 2. But listen, it's a continuation of what's just happened in the other one.
But the next
But then,
one, Power Book 3, Raising Canaan. So it's
Yeah.
taking you back to when Canaan was a kid.
Back
You
to
get
the
me?
start to like the
And I've seen the
90s,
trailer.
like-
His new 50 Cent's new song. That's the
Yeah.
trailer to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And you just see him moving nuts from young, innit? It's
So you
gonna be good.
see like them like basically they started off in the current days, then they moved you forward into modern days, and then now they're going back to like Canaan's day. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But
It's
what's fun about Power, yeah, is 'cause I duped it. There's gonna be a point where they're gonna have like 4 shows on the go. Power. It's gonna be, you're watching Tariq's story again, and boom, that's finished. We're releasing Canaan's story next 2 months. They're gonna have like
So-
people they're doing.
so
they're gonna control.
moving
school.
away from Power. So basically, what I'm gauging from this is 50 Cent's basically a brainiac.
Yeah,
Of
bro.
course
You
he
seen the light. You seen the light
He is a
still.
genius.
You seen the light still.
Have you seen For Life?
I haven't seen for that.
No, For Life.
That was telling me about.
Yeah, for Life. 50 Cent's in that as well. He's one of the producers in that as well. It's
Is
a
he-
hit
is he-
show.
is he acting in
He's
it?
acting and he's one of the producers. It's a hit show, yeah. And For Life, I'm not gonna ruin it, but basically it's based on a true story. And someone goes to prison for a crime they didn't commit, yeah. And they turn into a lawyer and start representing the other inmates. And then, because they got their law, they passed the bar inside jail.
Yeah.
And then they eventually got themselves out. It's a real story. So they've depicted it, and it's called For Life. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And also, 50 Cent is also doing the BMF, the Black Mafia Family series as well. Like,
That's well done.
yeah, he's got 50 Cent in this TV
Bro,
thing is gone.
There's one show that I've just started watching, but man done got on to me for taking long to jump on though. But Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah, I
phenomenal.
started watching it today.
That one's good as well.
That's
You
on
seen
my
it?
notes. No, listen.
Like, bro, serious show.
Listen.
Bumpy
When it comes to,
crime.
no, I know about Bumpy. Come on, man. Come on. But listen, when it comes to TV shows, there's only one show I'm waiting for right now.
What's that?
Who wants to guess it?
I have no clue, bro.
Oh, you.
No.
Is it on you?
To me.
No, I got bare people
I
waiting for
ain't
that.
waiting for that.
I didn't
What
even
are
watch
you
you. What you waiting for?
Bro, I have no clue, bro.
I'm waiting for Snowfall, bro.
Oh, yeah. April, that's
That's
fine.
what. No. February.
Is it Feb?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah. Snowfall, yeah. Frankie's saying
Snowfall's
that.
house. Snowfall's house.
Well, so wait.
Oh, go on.
What would you say is better though? Snowfall or Power?
No, wait. You're about to do something.
No,
man.
no,
You're about
no.
to comment too quick. You have to think
No,
about it.
I thought about it. My brain's moves quickly. Yeah, so if I have to pick between Power and Snowfall, I can't lie to you. Yeah, it's like Real Madrid and Barca. Like it's difficult because you see Snowfall, the character development isn't as good as Power. Like Power, the way hear me out. The way each character has their story and they move forward in life, yeah, is sick on Power. On Snowfall, okay, it's like Franklin develops, but the rest of his friends kind of stay the same kind of character throughout the whole thing. So it's like the story of Snowfall is sick and it's unpredictable.
What about the DEA agent though? His story developed as well. Because he
Yeah.
started getting more complex.
Yeah, but it's like that was his character. Like, do you get it? That's what I mean.
Who's it? Bree Johnson.
So
I get what. Yeah, it's your right.
that's the reason why I like to watch something where I don't know what's gonna happen next. Do you get it? And Power does that a lot. But Snowfall, sometimes you know what's gonna happen, but it's still sick, innit? Yes. I think Power's a bit better, but Snowfall, the quality of the shooting, like it takes you back to that time.
They're setting a different time, innit? You know, Snowfall's back in the day, the wax not like that. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Power's more, it's more modern and people are more loose and it's just, you know what I'm saying? 50 knows what he's doing, innit?
But
But,
listen-
Snowfall's based on a real story, Power was fiction.
But what I'll say with
You know what I'm
Snowfall,
saying?
I think, obviously I haven't watched the new Power, but with Snowfall, I can definitely confirm this. Like the actual story writing, I think is probably better because Franklin's character is better than every single character in Power. As a character, who's better than Franklin in Power?
You ain't seen that new Tariq?
No. One's just right.
He's like Franklin over the stove, bro. He's like Franklin. You ain't seen that new Tariq,
you haven't
bro.
seen the new
You ain't seen the new Tariq.
If Franklin didn't do what he did, man like Ghost wouldn't be doing what he's doing.
No, 100.
Do you feel me? Franklin
time,
is
bro.
he's the godfather of this thing, bro. He's the original.
Alright, Mandem, yeah. This is what I think personally. Obviously, I'm a United fan, so you could argue maybe that
Newcastle or Leeds?
Huh?
Newcastle or Leeds?
Listen, I'm a Manchester United.
Oh, Man United.
I said Newcastle. That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. And I'm loving what Rashford is doing outside of football. I feel like even what he's doing again is clever, quote unquote business accurate, but we can leave that.
Shut up.
We can leave that. But I think it's clever.
No, it's clever.
He's using his image well.
Are you saying Marcus Rashford is just doing it for business? Are you saying Marcus Rashford is just doing this for business?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that he's literally using his influence and he's making an impact. Like obviously, he's come from a place. Fam, when he was in year 6, man had to go to his friend's house, whatever, get food, fam. Man United took him in early to help the family situation. That's cool. So he understands the struggle. The free school meals have come out or whatever during the time. I'm seeing a couple of beans. I'm seeing some
2 apples.
2 apples. That's meant to last people a week. Hold on. Listen, they're taking a mix.
He's not having it.
Take a couple of carrots looking rusty. Listen, Rashford went. You know what I love about him, fam? He's so direct. Straight to the source. Said, look, this is a problem. This is not acceptable, and force people to make a change. That's something that people with influence don't do. And he's young.
Rashford's getting MVP. I told you.
You know what I about Rashford, yeah? There'll be passes going on the net. Everyone's saying shit, yeah? Who'll be like, yeah, just spoke to the Prime Minister. He's invited. He'll be like, just spoke to the Prime Minister, yeah. He heard me out. He's going to sort it out. Rashford, he's a boss now. They said he's more powerful than a Labour leader.
Listen.
Have you
watched your documentary, bro?
Rashford?
Yeah, watch your documentary about this food crisis that's going on, bro. Like, towards the end, bro, Boris calls him on his phone. Like, Boris is asking him about, the United game. Like, Boris is like, you missed the opportunity. He's like, oh yeah, I know. But then obviously he switches back and he's like, alright, where's the food? What are you saying? Obviously he's talking to Boris. Boris is doing that stuttering thing, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. When we speak on Rashford though, we gotta put respect on him.
Because he is wearing.
No, he's not wearing. No. You gotta put respect on his name because there's bare footballers that have a platform.
Rash, big up your team.
He's the one. Like, there's man that came
Rash, if you see this, big up your team.
One sec, let me give homage to the person that actually started this, and Rashford even said that he was the one to take the lead was Sterling.
I know.
Sterling actually came out, fought the media, like, bro, we have to give
not for
food specifically, but we've got to give Sterling his flowers for laying the foundation. Of the problems. Like, Sterling came out calling these things out, Black Lives Matter, things are unfair, you're racist. He was the pioneer. He gave confidence to people like Rashford to come through and talk up.
But Rashford being clever, using his network there, giving homage to Sterling and enabling him to get heard.
The thing about Rashford, is like, it's like, he like come from the trenches, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Bare man will say, they come from the trenches, when they blow, they're gonna do this, gonna do that. And when people run into money, they fall out of touch with who they really are. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And realistically, bro, you have a duty to do so.
No, you don't. That's not your duty.
Let me ask you a question, yeah? I'll ask you a personal question. If you, blew tomorrow, and you became a multi-millionaire. No, are you gonna give back to your community?
No. Even look, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, you sound evil.
No. Look, my community, Lucian.
As black people, we have a duty, fam. It's very simple.
Lucian Barra.
Because the white people have a duty.
Wait, Lucian Barra. If I get £1 million tomorrow, I'm not gonna donate. I'm not donating nothing to Lucian.
But $1 million's not enough, bro. I'm saying
you asked me, bro. You said $1 million.
If you got Rashford money, bro. If you're getting $250 a week,
one thing. Let me tell you, like the.
I don't have to.
Let me tell you, like the weakness. Let me tell you the weakness in both your debate here.
Why?
you're talking about money. Rashford hasn't put racks up. He has used his voice.
Influence.
So
Exactly.
if you've got money and you've got influence there, you can use that. If you're a millionaire, and you, no. But what I'm trying to say, if you've got to that level,
that's my point.
Like, let me not that once, yeah.
He has a duty. Bro.
I disagree with the word duty because just because you're like that, and maybe I'm like that, it doesn't mean everyone needs to do it. But one thing I will say, one thing I will say, you see, no,
bro, you know
this whole coming back to
I ain't helping no one out until I have 5 M's. I'm gonna put it out there.
How can you sleep at night if you went to bed starving some days and you know people are? You know what I'm saying? He has to do that, bro.
But
it's his conscience. He has a duty to himself. I'm gonna say to you.
There's bare footballers like that as
50
well.
Cent.
Bro, there's bare footballers like that ones. There's bare footballers that come from the gutter, bro. Like,
and they forget themselves. I'm trying to say to you, he's a real nigga. He don't forget himself, man. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
But why didn't other people from the ends?
People do it now. Remember when you done street track with Andy Answer and that, yeah? Do you think that's not Andy Answer giving back to the community, fam?
Mofe, I think, yeah, as you said, if you got, you're waiting till 5 ends to pass. But let's take Toss here. I think Tossan will be a little bit different, but that's fine because it's not your duty to do anything, and it's not Tossan's duty to do anything. However, it's just a personality trait. Rashford is just probably more compassionate. Martial is not giving back in France. You know that guy's not giving nothing back.
Forget about them.
You get it? You
Let's
know
ask you, man, bro. So let's go around. I've already said what I said, and I stick to it because I need to make sure my generation of people are calm, and then I can pass others. What are you man saying though? Personally, like if anyone that knows me knows that I am. If I spot opportunity, I tell my people. Yeah, so that's something I always do. That if I get to a certain platform or something, yeah, I'll put it out there and I try to put people on because the thing is, yeah, like I was talking about exchanging. No, I'm talking about giving back. When you bust someone, you do something good for them. When you bust someone, you do something good for them, yeah. Good karma will come to you, or that person when they get to a certain level, they'll come back and say, you know what, you done that for you, did that. I really there's that. There's actually seeing someone's life change, and then there's inspiring other people. However, some people, nothing wrong with it, they don't care about that, and that's fine. That's their thing. And Rashford is one of these people where he generally cares.
I think
so there's people that care and there's people that don't. I think I'm on the side of the people that care about that stuff, but some people don't care.
I hear what you're saying. I think it depends where you come from.
It's not on. It's a personality.
Nah, bro. Even me and you, bro, our upbringings were different. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying to you, fam? Do you know what I'm saying to you? It's where you come from, bro. Like Rio Ferdinand, bro, he does a lot of stuff community based. He came from the trench, he gets it. Yeah, so I'm not saying not everyone will get it. Even him doing this thing with Mo Gilligan, Mo Gilligan, and even though Mo Gilligan's gone, yeah, he done a podcast with him, yeah.
Shining a light.
It's still shining a light, bro. And you don't have to do that. Sol Campbell wasn't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But Rio done that.
Fantastic. So
get me, Peckham boy, he done that.